Okay, so today is the 25th. It's about 8:20 in the morning, and I'm ready for another beautiful day of trading. Yesterday, I wasn't able to stream. I wasn't able to trade. I ended up having to take a brother to the airport. So that ended up being a whole debacle with the flight. Man, flying's not fun. Anyway, so we're gonna try to find a few things to get on the watch list for today. Looking at the scans right away, or at least looking at the stocks from the other day, I don't think I'll keep anything from Tuesday's watch list. I mean, yeah, they're all down, so not really interested in watching any of those. So, look at the gap scans. So I guess, no, I didn't do that. So we have SSY. We've got plug moving. It's a bit of a higher float. Know that much. CalV. CavL. VACC. So if you don't know my process is to go through the watch list, or to get up, pop up a scanner, and see what's gapped up. It's kind of similar to any kind of momentum strategy, or similar to like Ross. That's what he does. I like to trade the same kind of stocks that he does. And yeah, there's really not much out there. So these are everything else on the gap scan. I guess I'll put drug up there. We'll see, this thing's up 10%. Nothing up there really looks that great. This is wow. This is some ugly chart. KAVL. Let's see what the news is on this. Wins case against FDA. FDA has announced plans moving forward. So basically, they appeal. The federal appeals court sets aside whatever BD vapor marketing denial. Not okay. Okay, I see. So yeah, okay, good enough on that. And plug. Let's do a little just quick check the float of these. I know I recognize KAVL. Tried this one before. I know this one has a lower float. Yeah, 14 million according to Finviz. Finviz is what I use for float. It doesn't always seem to be the most accurate. If anyone else says anything that's more accurate, let me know. But I mean, Finviz is free, so that's a beauty. SSY, 5 million float. This one's a little bit cheaper, but to be honest, this chart looks probably the best, I would say. We're kind of making this flag on the 5-minute. Yeah, news on this thing. It's not even really saying. Also, sometimes the news on Webull is super inconsistent. Bah, whatever. I don't see any news. So yeah, I guess right now, what am I going to be watching on the open? I think I'll be watching KVL and maybe S. I'm not too sure. I'm not so sure about this one. It looks decent here. Looking at the daily chart on SSY, we're up over the 200 EMAs, so that's good. I mean, on the daily chart, this thing has kind of started to curl. And we've got resistance. Where are we at right now? 215s. So for over this, we have resistance up to the 220s. But it looks like it already broke over that 234. And then from there on the daily chart, the resistance starts to come in at like, oops, like, yeah, between 65 and 80 here. And then we have a lot of wicks. So we'll see if it can get up that far. I'll definitely be watching it close to these levels. Hopefully it doesn't just standard view up and just kind of fade. One of the few potential stocks on the watch today. Oh, weird. Did not mean to do that. Well, Tesla did their stock split today. 3-1. Now it's $300 a share. So, whoa. Oh, yeah. Looks like Tesla went down by 60% pre-market. So that's why sometimes we get these, and I think they're just, like, when the charts look like this, like, sometimes I think they're reverse splits, where they'll just pop up and then be the exact steady price with no volume. This looks different, though. I don't know. I don't know what this case is here. This jumped from $5 to almost 20, back down to 6. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. VAX. VACC. Healthcare stock. Stay. Okay, I did. Bring my water. Oh, this can just stay right here. Oh, I should probably. Okay, gotta get dialed in here. We got about a minute till the open. That being said, not a ton looks interesting. So I'll put KVL over here on this monitor. It's extra ideas. And then I'll put... What do I want to be watching? SSY, I suppose. I mean... SSY is just kind of fading. Let's see what plug looks like too. But this thing I know is higher float, so I probably won't trade it, but... Alright, market, do your thing. Let's see what's it gonna be today. Got green on the watch lists, so that's positive. It looks like, yeah, the SPY is up by 0.3, Q's up by 0.5. So I got some green in the market. And this is doing about what I was afraid of, is just kind of selling off the open after this pop and fade. So far this week has been probably the driest week, the slowest week as far as momentum stocks really moving or having obvious stocks in it seems like a couple weeks. Because I know Tuesday was really tough. I mean, it was kind of a boring day trying to find some momentum, but there was some decent opportunities. And then yesterday I wasn't here, but looking at how other traders did and looking at the market after I got back, it did not look like it. It looked like about the same repeat as Tuesday. And today it's kind of the same repeat as that. Gap scan is weak. Only difference is the market is up. Market was down the last few days. So yeah, we'll see. Hmm. Okay, SSY is gonna go on us there. An extra idea chart over here. And yeah. I'll put drug over here too. Okay, well we'll see. So I'm gonna look at KVL here. Oh. This thing made a pop over VWAP, but it rejected off that. Bit of a double top here at 75. Is drug gonna be end up being the one to watch? That was a strong open, stronger than anything else, over pre-market pivot levels. Got a couple of things popping up on momentum, like high of day, but not really. So I guess I'll look at drug, because this one seems like it's moving nicely. Or nicest for the time being. It's a nice little ascending resistance there. I'm gonna break it. There's 50. Bit jumpy. Looks like it wants to climb 50, but it's a 1 minute pullback. So I'm gonna be careful on these. We'll see how deep they're gonna end up being today. I missed a bit of an entry here when this broke up and then pulled back for the quick pullback and the retest of this candle of the high. But I was a little bit slow. I want to be a bit cautious with it. Try buying it there at 50. I'm going to punch the sell just a bit too soon. You know, I got a good entry. I could have just let this thing ride out for a bit longer. I'm going to get the high fill, though, at 57, so that's good, I guess. This thing popped right as I was hitting the sell button. There's 60. 62. 64. 65. Could have potentially taken that at 60. Yeah, that trade's been working out fairly well recently. We'll have a strong green break up and then pull back in that candle, and then that dip seems to get bought up pretty nicely. I just want to be careful on these 1 minute pullbacks, because these have been getting me in trouble where I'll buy the dip on the 1 minute pullback and it ends up being pretty steep. There's 75 for a high. Wow, this thing's strong today. So looking at the daily, we're up over yesterday's high. So yeah, this could be good for today. Man, this is looking really nice. There's 78. There's 80. I think I'm going to look to wait and give this thing a little bit of time to breathe here. It's just going. I mean, there's 85 as a high. Look like it's going to go again. Not bad. So 2 nice trades on it so far. I missed a bit of this move, but this was a nice dip. Once this was kind of a similar situation right here where this dip got bought up, and then it was holding these levels very strongly, and that's when I bought in, and then I made the push for new highs. So far, about 7-cent trade and but I guess about 2 7-cent trades. That could have been a nice dip to 76 right there. But it might need some time here to pull back, or at least consolidate for maybe a minute or two here, and then by the break of first candle make a new high. Quickly, while this thing is pulling back, let's just see. Make sure nothing else from today. Yeah, okay. Nothing else from today is moving. This one I wasn't even expecting. I mean, this was up 10%. I don't even know if there's... I don't even think there was any specific news on it. No. Oops. Keep doing that. Candle making new high would be at 90 or 89 rather. Looks like it's going to do it here. Well, maybe not. Actually, it looks like it did made a new high by about 1 cent. Looking at the scans, yeah, nothing else has really popped up. Our RKLB, it's got low volume. I mean, I'm tempted to try it right here at this 76 level, but if it breaks, I feel like it'd break pretty fast. Yeah. Don't want to be in there. Gotta look at something real quick here. Okay. So here's a bit of a bigger pullback now. This 5 minute candle is about halfway through, so I'm gonna give this thing some time and see if it can consolidate high. I wouldn't want to see it come too much from a charting perspective. I wouldn't want to see it too much lower than where it was right here at 68. Because if it could hold strong here, and not break lower, then this would set up for a pretty nice, either maybe a 5 minute 3 bar play or like or kind of a bull flag. But as this 5 minute candle starts to get lower and bigger, and the body is matched like almost the same size as this one, it starts to not look so nice on the chart. I'm tempted to draw it here to anticipate the curl, but I'm not too convinced that it will curl at this point in time. It's a big bid at 65. I wanted to see something here with this. Sorry, I'm just messing around here a bit with my level 2. I guess that works. Well, here's the curl. So like I said, I guess if this buy would have been decent here around 70. Chart looks nice. The volume looks good. We've got 2 strong volume candles here on the green and about half the volume on this red candle here. We're going to struggle a bit between 80 and 90 here, but I'll watch it here. Time has been about 15 minutes. And nothing else has really popped up on the scanners. There's one here. AVYA. Yeah, this one's got about 25 million volume on the day. Don't know if there's any news. I don't see any news. So I might take it over 82 here. Or if this can... 30 seconds on this candle. This can close above or about at 80. I don't want to see too many wicks to the upside here. Now this is kind of looking like a B C D pattern potentially. So for this to work out, we want to see a small pullback here, a bit of a consolidation, to maybe around 75, 73. I wouldn't want to see it down towards 70s or the low of this pullback. It'd be about 70s to 75. And then once it breaks over this level here, I would want to be a buyer for the ABCD. So yeah, give this thing a little bit of time here as volume is still kind of decreasing. But so far it looks pretty good. Charting looks decent, so I'll keep a close eye on it. Just pull back. See, now right here I wouldn't really want to see it too much below 71, where it just went now. Yeah, so that dip into 70 was tempting, but I haven't been taking the big dips on the red candles yet today. To be honest, that's a trade that I probably shouldn't take all too often. Because sometimes I'll go to get in, like I'll look for a leg down, and then I'll look for another leg down, and I'll get in. But sometimes we'll get like leg down, hold for a second, sell off, hold for a second, and then sell off even more. So sometimes I can read those pretty good, where I end up buying the bottom of a candle and getting a decent pop for maybe 10 cents. But yeah, I'm not gonna take this trade. View up is at 57. Okay, the markets for now are about trading sideways. We're just kind of just trading sideways for the time being. That's gonna get bought up nicely there. We're gonna have one of these strong hammer candles again. Or, yeah, I mean, there's an entry maybe at 75 there that I just kind of missed. Wow. Try it there at 85. I got filled pretty high on that. I filled at 87. For some reason, I'm feeling my nerves a bit today. Don't know why. There's 99. So that was really strong, and I smelled that coming when this candle turned green right here. For some reason, I wasn't aggressive, and I should have been aggressive there. There's 3. It was a break of 3 and then immediate rejection. So I want to be careful here. So yeah, I'm going to miss this trade again here, man. And this is something that the stock did like a day ago or 2 days ago. I wasn't here yesterday. I'm trying to remember if it was this one. Let's look at the 5-minute. No, it wasn't this one. Okay, it was something else. And what stock was that? Or basically, it was doing a similar thing where it was selling off, and then we had one candle that popped, and it got bought up, and once it turned green, I mean, it started going and holding, going and holding, going, and then it ended up going right through high of day. So I don't know why I didn't take the entry here at 82. Tried to take the entry at 85, got filled a little bit high, and then I was out a little bit too soon. So that was a bit sloppy by me on this in this section. I could have I could have capitalized. I could have capitalized better for sure. So yeah, chart looks good. The volume profile looks really nice. We're getting high volume on the red, on the greens, and lower volume on the red candles, and then a higher volume breakout here. So you can hold 90 here. So this is gonna have to be another case where I go back and look at this move and see how I can capitalize on it better next time. So far, it's been holding 90. And now it doesn't. So AYVA here, or AVYA, is starting to pull away a bit. It's picking up volume a little bit. But I think I want to stay engaged with drug here. Man, this trade here is a trade that I know about, and I've bit disappointed I missed it. That's okay. Always will be more opportunity. This 5-minute candle, oh, I guess it just opened. Okay. So high is high of day for now. This candle. So it's almost like on this, it was a dip that got bought up that triggered all the other buying. It's like we get 93. Got rid of my little small beard. So this looks kind of nice. This is kind of an interesting V shape with these wicks here. Look, it's a nice little curl. But I'll wait to get in here for a bit. AVY is still pushing. Unfortunately, everything else kind of sold off. The SSY, KAVL. Actually, KAVL I don't think is as low. No, this one's just kind of trading sideways for the time being. Let's see, if this thing gonna break out? It looks strong here. The chart looks good. So far, yeah, it looks like drug is kind of the obvious one right now. 30 cents above VWAP, and it's moving with some good volume. It'd be cool if we could get up to 350s from a few days ago. So we're getting this ascending support on it. Can it hold? Yes, gonna make new highs. Ooh, that's not good. Bit of a fake out candle there. Yeah, after that chop, I don't feel thrilled about getting in. Which I would have liked to see this thing pull away from these levels and pull back a bit where I would have liked to enter, but I got a little bit of a chop when this broke out here above these levels. So yeah, that looked like it was going to be the best call to leave that one there. Try it there at 72. Wow, it's not popping. So it looks like I'm going to be out a bit too soon there. Yeah, this is break even. Could have gotten maybe 5 cents, and now it's getting picked up. So usually on these, I'll look for the quick bounce off of a really big red candle, like a panic flush. But it didn't pop soon. It popped a little bit, but it hung out right around this level. So I thinking we are going to see another leg down. But this is going to turn into a green candle, so I kind of botched that one a little bit. I had a really good entry down here at 73. Man, yeah, I should have just let that one ride. But I hesitated because it didn't pop right away. So, oh well. Five minute candle making new high would be at 98, which is at this level here. Man, that was a great entry there at 73. And I didn't let it ride out. I got right out. So that's okay. It's very similar thing could have happened where we held at this level and then more sellers came in and we ended up dipping to VWAP or below. So in this case, I feel like it's better to be safe than sorry. But in this case, I'm gonna end up leaving 20-cent move on the table. So, ooh, the market caught some wind at its back. The SPY is now up 0.75, and the Qs are up a percent. Dow Jones turned green from red to green, so that's good. It's good to see the overall market's doing better than it was the last few trading sessions. Nice little ascending support line there. And this could have been a nice trade too for breakovers or descending resistance. It's got 96 and 98. 5-minute candle making new high would be at 98. KAVL broke below VWAP now, so take a swig of the good old H2. Well, see how this plays out. It's a bit of a pennant here coming from a couple different, a line coming from ascending support and a line coming from descending resistance. So we'll see if this, I don't know if this is going to be much of an obvious level, the break of this descending resistance. But I think I'll give it a shot here, if it can. So there it's trying. Ooh. Big pullback there from 98 to 90. So maybe that would have been a decent trade there. If I could have got it at 92. It's at 6 cents. If I could have. But yeah, I could have gotten caught in that chop. So there's a lot of wicks in this area, and that's why I'm not super confident right here. I'm not super confident in it. This is 96, 98. Well, that was bad. I tried to buy the break 3 when it held there, and then it pulled back, and I sold, so I guess I'm going to get out, break even there. I was a bit lucky on the fill. Oh, this has been an interesting candle right there. I feel like this one's going to go, but I'm going to be careful on this 1-minute pullback. Okay, I'm going to give this thing a second here. It's a bit wicky. It's a bit tricky right here. So I'd rather see it be over $3 or maybe go for a dip trade on it. But for now, I'm going to watch and see but I'm not super confident in taking trades for the breakout. Definitely not the breakout of 3. Hive day is 304, and then we have this daily at 345, so I'm optimistic on it, but I just want to be cautious. Right now on the day, plus 128, so not bad. I've taken, that was my 4th trade, I think, but the first 2 were about $60 a piece, $50 a piece winners. Oh. Okay, getting back into the seat here. So it looks like this thing's coming right up on this ascending support. And looking at scans, there's nothing else. There's really nothing else that I can see. Okay, getting locked and loaded here. So looking at charting right now, this thing looks a little messy. Chart's gone from good looking to okay to kind of meh. The only reason I say that is because we've got all sorts of these wicks here to the upside. So we've got significant resistance between 90 and 3 and the high of day, which is 304. So yeah, I guess I'll kind of wait. This thing's just kind of consolidating sideways right now. See if it's going to break up or break down before I decide to get involved. Um, yeah, let's take a look at other stocks from today. VACC. This one, there was really no volume in the first place. Yeah. KVL. There was volume on it. But yeah, it's below VWAP now. It's just kind of sold off. There was no good opportunities on it. If it could have broken out of this channel, could have been nice, but we didn't get that. Plug. I wasn't really interested in trading this one either. It's higher float, higher price. I tend to leave these ones alone. I mean, I did trade BBBY last week, but anyway. SSY was the only one that was up pre-market. I thought the chart looked decent if it could consolidate and curl off you up here, but it just faded right through, and now we're here. So, yeah, looking on the day, there's really nothing else. If we're looking at scans, up at the Momo scans, we have JFU, cheap stock, low volume, not interested. Neptune's up there again. This was a play from. I traded it on the 18th and did pretty well on it. This is when I had some news originally, and done pretty well in this stock from what I can remember since it's been in play the last couple of days. I don't know what the deal is today though. I don't think it's got news. Nope, just up 7%. So. Yeah, I guess I'll keep this one on watch because this one can be a bit surprising and provide some good momentum. So I'll keep this one on watch. We're starting to curl now. So this is cool to see. I drew this ascending support line a while ago after this bounce here, and it's respecting it up here. But looks like we're starting to break down now. But these three candles just kind of curled right off that, so it's always cool to see. Bit of a slow day again. At least the indices are up. Wow, Tesla actually didn't react very good to this split, at least initially. Open and it's sold off like 2% here. I'm not interested in trading Tesla. I own some Tesla stock, but yeah, it's not one that I trade. And I've seen some people trade it and make a killing, but it's not for me. It just doesn't. It's not cohesive with the strategy that I want to be trading. I'm liking this mic though. This thing sounds nice. Highly recommend it to anyone that's looking to get a streaming mic or a podcast mic or anything other than like a studio recording mic. This thing is pretty great. for budget for sure. Only $100. It's not bad. It's the Rode Pod mic. Well, oh, what a big red candle here. Wow, to the depths. It's a bit disappointing to see. You know, looking at this level 2, it seems like it's kind of rubbish. Oh, that's strange. Just because I'm not talking, so, well, scanner got messed up here. The heck? Okay. Well, it looks like the markets are starting to curl up again. Since it's slow, let's just look at the indices here. Total world stock ETF up 1%. Total into God, my words. Total international stock ETF, it's up 1%. Total market ETF up 1%. SPY, yeah. So anyway, the markets are doing well globally today, so that's positive. Okay, there's the cubes right now. Almost 1.5% now, so that's good to see. But there's really nothing to trade today. Looking at high day, like Momo scans, looking at gap scan. I can't find much of anything. Anyway, there's the indices. Let's get back to today's list. I mean, I guess right now I'm just holding tight because there's nothing in play. Like when I say nothing in play, I mean basically nothing like that I'm interested in trading. CUSM, was this one that I looked at earlier today? I don't know. Yeah, I don't like trading stocks under $1 usually. I mean, I'd say one time out of 50, maybe I will. Maybe one time out of 25. But typically I'm not interested in trading that kind of a setup. So looking at today, the thing I left on the table was this move here. Man, this move was strong, and I hesitated at the buy at 81. Then it moves to 85, and it holds. I get in. Where did I end up getting in? It was after 73, so... Yeah, man, disappointing. So I held there. I got in. Got filled a little bit high, 87. It pushed up, hesitated a little bit, and I thought that it might end up doing a false breakout. Because we had all this resistance between 85 and 93, which was the previous high of day. So when I saw it holding at 85. That's when I wanted to take it. But then I saw it push, and I saw it kind of start to hesitate. That's when I got out, and I got out for it was a 2-cent winner. It should have been 4-cent winner. I really thought I punched it by about an 85. Oh well. And then it ended up just pushing. It wasn't real clean through this area, but the best trade really would have been just buying 82 because it moved through this level very nicely and just holding it for, either a push or for a break even stop loss once it pushed up to 85. That's how I would have traded it if I got an 82, but I hesitated. So constantly have to work on decisiveness. So yeah, I did well on it though. I did okay. I got green on it. I got green 120. Daily goal is about 100, but I don't like to have a daily goal, at least right now, because I'm not consistent enough to have a daily goal, and it seems like for me in the past having a daily goal has added unnecessary pressure because I'm looking at the number. I mean, the daily goal is really arbitrary, but then sometimes you can get, at least myself, get caught up in that number being like, okay, I gotta get to this level, say I'm at $95 P&L on the day and my daily goal is 100. Now I'm thinking to myself, man, all I have to do is make $5, which is so minimal. Just take a 1 cent trade, whatever it is. A 2-cent trade with some small size would get you $5. And then so having that in mind, now I'm looking to trade, even though there might not even be anything to trade. So, and then I could end up taking a trade for $5, and it goes against me, and now I'm now I'm down, or I'm break even on the day, or I'm up 40, whatever it may be. So that's at least where I found for me that sometimes, yeah, it seemed like the daily goal figure was just creating more of the mind over matter thing for me, which I've been trying so hard, so desperately to work through. Okay, mother. Send the old mother a text. So yeah, KAVL. This thing just made an interesting push here. Now I remember this thing from the past. The action on it isn't that fantastic. It's a bit, I don't know, a bit choppy. All I remember is that the price action doesn't feel super smooth on this thing from when I remember trading it in the past. It's been a long time since I traded this thing, so I don't really remember specifically. Honestly, it's probably been since here, fall of 2021. Maybe one of these small days here. Who knows? I don't remember. Anyway, all I know is I've traded it before. It's not the first time this thing's on the watch list. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for it to get above this level here if it does to trade it. Because yeah, we've got a lot of wicks between 75 and 80, and then high of days, of course, 90 there. So yeah, I'll be patient on this thing, see if it plays out, or is it just gonna reject and not hold the view up? We'll see. Yeah, really nothing to trade here right now. Oh, yeah. All right, let's just go balls to the wall. Nothing here to trade, so let's just go start trading Netflix. Who's KVL? Yeah, well, I'll put this one on the main watch for now. Just there's really nothing else. Look at the daily chart. See what we got for resistance. We're at 75 right now. So we've got a lot of like these kind of trickling down days here. So obvious resistance level I'm not too sure. I would say definitely here, 94, maybe up towards like 280s. Maybe 68. Yeah, that one's kind of tricky to tell here. Obviously 253, it's a big level. So yeah, I don't know if that's kind of what I mean. How it just the action doesn't feel very good. The price action on it, and it's a bit choppy. Where like I don't know. I don't know if you can tell by these candles, but they just look choppy. And you could I don't know that chop there was pretty big. So yeah, I don't know. This one's just tricky. VACC. It's over VWAP here now. But volume is super weak. No volume, no trade. Oh. Oh. Let's punch myself in the face. So right now, just playing the waiting game. Angle. That's probably good right there, huh? My mic stand can hold it. Man, this mic is like 2.5 pounds. It is the heaviest microphone I've ever felt. 2.5 pounds doesn't sound like much, but it is dense. It feels well built. Yeah, that's good. Well, it's been about an hour since the market opened, and I've taken four trades, two break-even trades, two decent winners, one small winner, and yeah, they're all on the ticker drug, DRUG, DRUG's on drugs. Yeah, we've had zero things on the. Well, no, I take that back. There was one. I don't even remember what it was. Super low volume, but next to nothing on the halt scanner today. Even on a slow day, we'll get some low volume halts on little trash stocks here and there. But market seems to be giving. I mean, it seems a bit stingy with what it wants to give today. Maybe this is just a day for the hedgies. I mean, yeah, indices are doing great. Another thing that I saw, what a reversal on Nvidia. Woke up this morning and it's gapped down a significant amount from about 72 to 63 and end up opening at 68, and now it's up to 78, up 5%. Oh no, $5, up 3% on the day. So good to see that reversal. Tech is doing well today. Oops. So yeah, I guess that's something. It's beneficial. It's good. But drug, just to the depths. I wasn't expecting opportunity on it today, so that's good. I'm glad we did. Glad we got some action. VACC, no volume. Blow VWAP now. CalV, or CAV. Man, I always want, whenever I look at this ticker, I look at it as CALV. I don't know why. It's like my brain just like a quick little short circuit when I look at it, but it's KAVL. Cavill. Anyway, this thing's to depths. Sold out, or sold down below VWAP again. And with this big red candle, I'm not convinced that it's going to reclaim VWAP again, at least at the time I'm trading. No trades on that ticker for me today. And yeah, everything else from the watchlist today has faded out. COSM. Was this that cheaper one? Yeah, I'm not interested at all. Alright, well, for today, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll end plus 128.80 on the trades on drug. I was accurate today. I didn't have any losing trades. I had 2 break-even trades. One of the break-even trades should have been honestly like a 5-cent loser or like a 4-cent loser, but it seemed like my fill on the sell, I got very fortunate because what happened, I'm trying to remember exactly where it was. Let's find it really quick before I hop off just so I can go over that one. So, that's why it looks funny. So, filled. Yeah, the 99, I think it was this last trade here at 10:06. So look at 10:06. Whoops. Yeah, that's right. So on this candle here, so I had drawn in this descending resistance. I don't know how accurate this line was. It seemed decent. Kind of a similar situation here. We had this descending resistance and then a pop. But not until it broke below VWAP. This was an interesting one here. Anyway. Oh, I think VWAP has adjusted itself since then because I don't think it was up that high. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. This trade here was, yeah, the 99 buy and 99 sell on this candle right here. So I basically bought the tippity top. Well, it says the high of this candle is 98. And I filled at 99 and it was at 10:06. So that's strange. Anyway, it pushed up here and it held pretty nicely. And I tried to get the buy at 95. No, that's not what it was. It held 95. After it had pushed up and pulled back, it held 95. Pushed up again. That's where I bought in at that 99, thinking that that was going to break. And I missed a bit of an entry at the little small pullback, the micro pullback to 95. And when it retested, I thought that it was going to break over 3 again. So that's why I got in there. And then what ended up happening was that it hesitated a little bit when I wanted to see it break. So I got out. I thought I was going to get filled at maybe, 98 or break even. I think it was on this candle. And then it dipped like quickly. It was a flash dip. And then it's kind of where I hit sell as I saw it hesitate and then it dipped. I bailed out right away. And then right when it dipped, it popped right back out to 99. And I got filled at 99. So that was fortunate. I'm not sure how I got filled at 99. It should have been a 5-cent loss. So sometimes the fills are confusing on both ends. Maybe not confusing isn't the right word, but sometimes they seem a little bit off, a little bit peculiar on both sides. Like I've had some sells that something will move up, say in this case. This thing moves up to $3. I hit sell. The second later, it dips down to $3, and instead of getting filled at 3 or 4, or maybe 303, I ended up getting filled, you know, at the delayed, like the second later price at $3. So I've gotten it on both sides. I've gotten less profit on on good trades, and I've gotten less losses on bad trades because of bad fills. So it's interesting. Anyway, close the day up 128. So that ends. I think this is my 8th green day in a row. So it's kind of an interesting feeling where I don't want to get overconfident. I don't think I've been doing a good job of checking myself, but anyway, that's it for me today. As always, if you're watching this, hope you stay green. Hope you get green. Hope maybe you learn a little bit something from me monologuing. And yeah, I'll be back for a recap, and I'll see you in the next live stream.